Thank you and a very warm and good morning to all of you, dignities and the dais, my esteemed and close friends and all the invitees and dear friends. We are at a very crucial juncture about the future of sustainable Mumbai and sustainable urban landscape. The most important cornerstone, as I see it, or as most of us see it, is the housing. In Mumbai, you ask anybody, people don't want jobs because jobs are already there for anybody who comes to it. It's a dream city. It has always been. It continues to be so. And as my colleague Mrs. Valsa Nair, ACS had said, the number of units being sold, the data that has been quoted, that shows that there's a lot of demand and the real estate sector doing well. But however, the point is the city has to be sustainable. It has to grow. And for that, in Mumbai, you ask anybody, people don't want jobs because jobs are already there. Nobody will go and run around for jobs. What they ask is, number one is sustainable transport. And before that, they want a good house, either at a reasonable rate, right? Affordable rate. And affordable housing has already been defined by Government of India committee, which refers to particular months of salary. So to strive towards that end, it is necessary for us to mull over as to what is the future of the affordable housing segment's expansion, at what rate it should increase. Because a survey was done, if I remember, when I was in MMRDA, a survey was carried out as to how many people are houseless. It is almost like 11 lakh houses. 11 lakh houses is the demand, 1.1. So it is time that we go it in new paradigm. Hopefully the new housing policy that is being proposed, I am sure it will address a lot of these issues. And most of these issues of development of housing sector in Mumbai are not of development but of redevelopment. Because for which, of course, MADA has a very crucial role, so does SRA. But from my behalf, on behalf of the government of Maharashtra, what we are doing, that I'll just put forth in 2 minutes and take your leave. What the vision of the government of India and the state government is a slum-free Mumbai. So you can't have a slum-free Mumbai or slum-free India with lakhs of people in single slum, with the dubious distinction of being the largest in Asia, the largest urban renewal project, that is Dharavi. So keeping in this heart of the city, you can't have a slum-free Mumbai. So if you want to have slum-free Mumbai and slum-free Maharashtra,
Sure.
the first huge step is redevelopment of Dharavi. And the Dharavi project, as I see it, is not just a redevelopment project. It is not just a housing project. It is building a city within a city, as I have always mentioned. And secondly, it is also the brownest of the brownfield projects. In fact, even today, amongst you, those who are sitting on the stage and amongst you, many skeptics might be there. Will it happen even at this stage? Because there are so many issues. It is more of a social project. Issues of livelihoods are involved, not just housing. And there are three components of the project which I would like to touch upon and close. One is building houses. That will be a few lakh houses will be built, and for which government has declared it as a vital public purpose project. It's the first of its kind where housing has been declared as a vital public purpose project, and this has been pending for almost 50 years now, this project. So building houses is the first component. Second is the building the physical infrastructure, because as I said, it is a city within a city. So you have to build roads which don't exist. You have to build bridges which don't exist. You have to build a stormwater drain which doesn't exist as of today. And you have to also build sewage system, drinking water, because none of the houses have any drinking water at home. People have to stand in queues every morning. And of course, the proper toilets, because in COVID times we have seen per toilet seat there are 400 people waiting in the queue every day and as we speak. So this is the scenario there. So we need physical infrastructure and including electricity connections, because most of the slums have no legal electricity connection. Lines have to be laid. So that is the second component, physical infrastructure. So building houses, physical infrastructure. And third component is very important and especially important in Dharavi. That is the social infrastructure. What do you mean by social infrastructure? Is when the people start coming, living there, and they have all the physical facilities. But what you need is schools, colleges, hospitals, primary health centers, right? Community centers, libraries. And let me also tell you, which is very sensitive but very important, and I'll take just half a minute and close. Dharavi has hundreds of temples, dozens of churches, and near about 100 mosques and gurudwaras, right? So they have to also to be accommodated. So this social infrastructure has to be built in Dharavi. So taking into this consideration, so the work is just starting. We have completed about 11,000 household survey, and the community structures survey is also going on. Lots of issues are there which are of execution nature, and I am sure with the support of Government of Maharashtra, we are able to overcome that. And now the future is, I'll just take 10 seconds. We want to complete the survey in this financial year. Second is we want to start the construction, maybe possibly is to start with the railway facilities in a month's time. So if not earlier. So on that note, I would like to congratulate and thank Mr. MADA VP, Mr. Jaiswal, for organizing this seminar and one-day workshop. And it is a very crucial juncture. I think you got the last day almost. Mr. Jaiswal, I think you got the last day before organizing, because from tomorrow is Ganesh Chaturthi. After that, 9 days, 7 days, that will go on. And then after that, immediately we have Dasara, then Diwali, and then elections and all those things. So you have taken hold of the last, yes, then there is, that's what, code of conduct. So I think well in time, you just stepped in well in time. So thank you very much. And I wish all of you all the best.